Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Brandon Pickett. Welcome back to more Thriller 23 Whale Productions here live. And tonight we have the all-women's pay-per-view brought to you by Divalution. We have St. Valentine's Day Massacre 3. This live pay-per-view extravaganza will have 7 amazing matches. Hey, Zerk, how's it going? So stay tuned, and we'll be underway in a matter of minutes. Again, I want to welcome everybody here who's watching. Hopefully you guys have had a great week since the last time I went live with you guys. For those that don't know, I did try to use Share Factory and actually create my own show that wasn't live for Divalution. It was somewhat of a success. It definitely is something I don't think I'll be wanting to do very often, but it wasn't bad. Are you watching the premiere of the new... Okay, cool. So guys, I'm just gonna quickly put this up in a few chats, and then we should be good to go. Takes me a few minutes to do all this. Hey James, how's it going, man? So we'll be underway in just a second. I'm gonna put this up in our groups and stuff, and then we'll be on our way. Alright, so that'll take care of that for now. I'll do the rest later. Alright guys, welcome. Yeah, I bet it was, man. I'm gonna have to check that out. Welcome to Divalution. This is the St. Valentine's Day Massacre 3 pay-per-view. So without further ado, let's get into it, shall we? Here we go. Hopefully you guys are excited. We have some great action coming your way. All the titles on the line as we are prepared for St. Valentine's Day Massacre 3 here on the channel. Yeah, I know, Ricky. I can't wait. Actually, I think it's out. Yeah, I don't know exactly what time it'll be out, but I'm hoping it'll be out here shortly. But it is sold out here in Philly. We're in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania for St. Valentine's Day Massacre 3. Yeah, I hope so, man. After 7 patches, if this doesn't fix it, then ay. Alright, up first tonight, we have a singles match for the United States Women's title. It's #1 contender Hudson Envy taking on new champ Julie Graham. We have a #1 contenders match for the World Heavyweight title as... in a ladder match, it's a triple threat between Rebecca Quinn, Barbara Benson, and Corey Sparks. We have a 2 out of 3 falls match. This rivalry comes to a head here tonight as Jordan, the woman who vowed to take out Crystal Frost and capture the Legacy title, will get her opportunity here in a 2 out of 3 falls matchup. We have Isabella Royce against Sophia Carter in a rematch inside Extreme Rules. Both women are tied at 2 apiece, and it was Isabella Royce in her debut that knocked off Sophia Carter to end Sophia's long-running undefeated streak. So a lot of bad blood between these two here tonight. We have a triple threat tag team match inside Hell in a Cell as La Femme Fatales, Angelina and Laura Marceau take on the champs Ariel and Jasmine, and as well as Grave Consequences, Sinister Demise, and Lillian Loco. Hey, Kyle, you're not late. You're actually just in time, guys. Oh, Pecan ran away with the Philly. That's right. 2K19. Yeah, I know. It was only 4 patches, right? Jessica Leslie goes toe-to-toe with her nemesis, the hardcore champion, Amaya Beretta, in a Falls Count Anywhere match. And in our main event, it's the submission match we've been waiting for. As a submission artist and your champion, Brandy Armstrong, defends against the #1 contender, Amy Morrison. So let's get into it, shall we? we're going to kick things off with the United States Women's Championship. James versus James, right? Nachos! Hey, what's up, David? How's it going, guys? Thank you, Kyla, Ricky, everybody here, Zerk, James. Glad to have you guys all here with me. Nacho Libre. I studied the art of lucha libre. Oh yeah, what did they call you? Nacho! Anyway, I haven't seen that movie in a long time. Alright, guys. Hudson Envy and Julie Graham. Julie Graham knocked off Alexis Lockhart a couple of weeks ago on Divalution Live, winning the United States title. Well, last episode of Divalution, Hudson Envy, in a non-title matchup, got the pin over Julie Graham and earned her opportunity here tonight. Can she do it again and capture her first singles title here and bring it home to the Suicide Blondes? That's right, guys. We still have merchandise. If you guys want t-shirts or anything like that to represent Divalution, WXW, or just me in general, or if you want your own merchandise made for your own shows, get a hold of me. I can get you in contact with Kyle and we can get that done. Anything you guys want, shirts, pants, hats, belts, bottles, stickers, whatever. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Divalution Women's United States Championship. Hennessy versus vodka. Introducing the challenger, representing the Suicide Blonde, ladies and gentlemen, Hudson Envy. I don't know if we're gonna have those, Ricky, but I don't know how many people would want those either. Be surprised what they could do though nowadays. Alright, Hudson Envy, of course, representing the Suicide Blondes, one of the fastest rising factions here in Divalution. We have a lot of factions here in Divalution, to be honest. We have La Femme Fatale, Suicide Blondes, Grave Consequences, and so many more. A lot of great tag teams, factions here, all jockeying for that spot to be the top dogs. Alright, here comes your United States Women's Champion, Julie Graham. This woman shocked the world a couple of weeks ago, knocking off Alexis Lockhart in that United States Open Challenge. Julie Graham had made quite a name for herself in our live shows, our house shows. And she stepped up to the plate. The challenge was laid down to anybody in the locker room, and Julie stepped up and prevailed. Tonight, can she do it again and retain her United States Women's title? Exactly. Factions are what WWE needs. I agree. I'm gonna get coming. This is my first pay-per-view. Oh, okay, cool. So your pay-per-view's coming up. Alright. Divalution flavors. Oh my goodness. Alright, Hudson Envy, guys. #1 contender. Not well liked here in Philly. And there she is, the United States Women's Champion, Julie Graham. Does not want her short title reign so far to end so quickly tonight. So she is desperate to hold on to that title tonight. One false move and one 3 count away or submission would definitely drastically change the outcome of this match. CSWA Prestige will be live tomorrow, the All-Rookie Development League. Alright, I can't wait for that. Here we go as we kick things off here at St. Valentine's Day Massacre 3. Out of the gate, Hudson Envy taking it to the champ. Now we're going to target that left shoulder. As you see, she's got the stretch in the arm. Also tonight, in our main event, speaking of submissions, it's the submissions only match between Brandy Armstrong, the World Heavyweight Champion, will defend her title against Amy Morrison. Those two have had some bad blood as of late. It seems like that rivalry started about a couple months ago here on season 3, and carried over from season 2, and since then it's just been back and forth between both women. Amy's got some pinfalls over Brandy, but let's see tonight if Amy can get the job done in a submission match. Alright, Mr. Waddle's in the building. That's right, women's world champion. That's right. You know, I actually seen, guys, I was going to announce that, the NXT actually went back and changed the name to the women's title due to the lack of fan support by calling it NXT title. Which makes sense. I mean, why have 2 NXT titles when they literally look exactly the same, pretty much? I mean, there's not really much difference between the men's and the women's, so they went back and just changed it to the women's. So, I mean, that's what I've heard. That's what I've seen online. That's the rumors I've heard. Whether or not it's true, I don't know. Julie Graham goes for the cover. Hudson Envy able to kick out. Also tonight, tag team action, triple threat, tornado tag inside Hell in a Cell. Oh, look at this, has her up. Oh, nice block, uses the knee. Yeah, see, exactly. Right, you can make Mr. Waddle's merchandise too. The penguin. You guys can get a penguin t-shirt or whatever, that'd be kind of cool. Alright, Julie Graham. Damn, knees to the gut. And that last one right to the face of Hudson. Tosses Julie back in. Referee at a count of 6. This is our opening match here. Ooh, nice block. Ooh, throwing the elbows and the forearms right to the face now. I hear the crowd here in Philly not liking the assault being applied here by Hudson Envy here. Look at his face first off that turnbuckle. Stunning the champion. Now going to target the legs. Oh, she's got her all tied up here. Chili. Uh-oh, Julie Graham. Snap suplex. Rocking the spine of Hudson Envy. If you're just joining us, folks, thank you again. This is Divalution's all-women's pay-per-view. St. Valentine's Day Massacre 3. Just in time for Valentine's Day next Friday. So, happy early Valentine's Day to everybody here and all those that will watch eventually. I went for the cover. Kick out by Hudson. Now look at this. Trying to stretch the shoulders back here. She wrenches back. But she's got that knee dug right between the shoulder blades. Very uncomfortable spot for Hudson to be in right now. You see, just wrenching back. Julie lets her out. Oh, eats the forearm. And another. Looks like some MMA forearms right to the face right there by Julie. This fireman's carry takeover. Shot to the knee. Oh, and now Julie firing back with elbows of her own. Oh, has her up. Reversal. Inverted DDT connects. Not a problem, David. You go take care of yourself. Oh, look at this. Oh, I thought she was going for a spine buster. Turned it into a massive DDT, did the champion. And now, belly-to-belly suplex. Hudson Envy in trouble here. Julie Graham could be looking to end it here. Oh, missed the big kick. What in the world just happened here? Oh! Oh! Did she just pull out the brass knucks? I didn't see that. Did you guys see that? Oh, wow. Referee caught that just in time. Hudson Envy pulling out the brass knucks. Knocking out and laying waste to the United States Women's Champion and costing her the title opportunity. What in the world? All the WXW staff is invited to cheerleaders after the show. That's right. Alright, well, a very controversial end to that, but still, the winner by disqualification is the champion. So the champion obviously retaining her title in a very controversial opening to our pay-per-view here tonight. But let's see what happens here. Our next match is a triple threat ladder match. Number one contender contract on the line. Who will ascend to greatness here tonight and obtain the contract held? Thank you, I appreciate that. It's Barbara Benson, Rebecca Quinn, and Corey Sparks. All three women have been vying for a shot at the World Heavyweight Champion. And what in the world was that? Am I smoke alarm? That was odd. I just heard it chirp. That's the first time I've heard it chirp in a long time. Huh. Well, if it does it again, guys, I'll take care of that. That was weird. Battery must be going dead. Anyway, little disruption here in the stream for a second, which was highly odd. But all right, guys, here we go. Triple threat ladder match here at Valentine's Day Massacre. Here we go. He didn't do it right. Yeah, you're excited for next Saturday because you're going to the house show in Eugene, Oregon for WWE, and then both of us the next night are going to be live for NXT TakeOver Portland. I cannot wait for that. So far, 6 matches announced. I can't wait. Every match is going to be off the hook. So far, every title in NXT is on the line. The only one that isn't right now is the Cruiserweight title, but I'm pretty sure that'll be on the kickoff show. You know, Jordan Devlin defending against like Tyler Breeze or something. So I can't wait for that. There is Rebecca Quinn, who returned on our last episode. As Rebecca Quinn actually was the one that knocked off Amaya Beretta in singles action, if everybody remembers. She was the replacement superstar for Jessica Leslie, who faked an injury to get out of the match with Amaya. But later tonight, Jessica Leslie will have to go toe-to-toe with Amaya Beretta for the hardcore title in a Falls Count Anywhere match here live. Travis show for EWE Brothers, right? Hides the flamethrower. Uh-oh. Yeah, I've definitely got to watch your replay. I got to watch James Seals and a bunch of others, too. I am so behind on some of you guys. I feel so bad. That's why I haven't been able to, like, promo for anybody. Alright, guys, here is former 2-time Intercontinental Champion Barbara Benson. Barbara had a great match as well last week, knocking off Brittany Baker in one-on-one action. Looking to make a name for herself and rise to the top of the women's division here once again. Replays, isn't that a VHS thing? Yeah, it's okay, James. Like I said, I think everybody's starting to get behind. It's that time of year, you know. Alright, here comes Corey Sparks. Thank goodness, though, this week she's a little bit more covered up underneath that t-shirt, whereas last week she literally just had the tank top on. Apparently, Divalution Management said, hey, if you're going to wrestle, we want the fans to focus on the match. I mean, granted, we want you guys to be eye candy too, but we'd rather they look at the match and not you. So, management requiring Corey Sparks to cover up a little bit tonight, but still, the doll has arrived. Just to pay for all the booze and expenses backstage. Be Kind, Rewind. You know what? That's a good movie. I have that. Jack Black. Oh, it's such a good movie. When they try to recreate like Ghostbusters and stuff, cracks me up every time I watch it. Alright, Corey Sparks, Barbara Benson, and Rebecca Quinn. Triple threat ladder match for the #1 contender spot. Here we go. Obviously, the winner of this match is going to go on backstage and be watching our main event, the submission match for the world title between Brandy Armstrong and Amy Morrison. Because the winner of that match, whether it be Brandy or Amy, somewhere down the line will have to face one of these 3 women for the heavyweight title. Ladder already in play, set up in the center of the ring, right underneath that briefcase. Look at this. Oh, Corey Sparks tried to running knee on Rebecca Quinn. Nobody home. Rebecca eats the elbows by Corey. Meanwhile, Barbara Benson quickly climbing the ladder, getting her hands on that briefcase. Just like this, all she's got to do is unhook it. Wait a minute. There goes the ladder. Benson, oh, electric chair backdrop. And she eats the ladder. Then Rebecca, former hardcore champion, knows how to use the weapons to her advantage. And she just bounced that steel ladder right off the face of Corey. Oh, you got figures for me. Ooh, that's right, yeah. See, I can't wait for that. I know, and I got your action figure I still got to give you, too, of the Gerald Briscoe one. Rebecca Quinn up to the top, trying to unhook it here. Quickly, Barbara Benson back in, and on the other side of the ladder, there's Corey, the blonde-haired doll, and Rebecca Quinn tossed off the ladder. Crashing to the mat and rolls to the outside. Meanwhile, what's this? Oh, throat first across the top rope goes Corey. Benson now looking to do some damage from the high rent district up to the top. Oh! Tries for the suicide leg dive from the top. Nobody home. And apparently she's going to try... What in the world? I thought she was going to like try to jump from the top rope to the ladder. That'd be kind of cool. Instead, the ladder taken out of play. Power bomb. Down goes Corey. Now look at this. Raining down a right fist right across the pretty face of Corey Sparks. And again, Rebecca utilizing the weapon here, using that ladder to her advantage here, taking out Barbara and Corey at the same time. The fans here in Philadelphia know everything there is to know about Extreme. This was the original birthplace of ECW, Extreme Championship Wrestling. And when we say massacre, a lot of damage is going to be done tonight. We have ladder matches, Extreme Rules, False Count Anywhere, Hell in a Cell, and a submission match, just to name a few. A lot of damage going to be done already tonight. Just in these ladder matches, you see Corey bounce off that ladder again, face first. And now Barbara Benson in control. Sets the ladder up perfectly under that briefcase. Wants to become #1 contender so bad. Right? Head, head, head. I remember that. Al Snow. Oh, man. That was such a cool character. Had an awesome theme song. But, like, it's funny. Kids used to sing it, had no idea what they were saying. But, you know, the parents in the audience were probably cracking up laughing. Now it's Rebecca and Barbara fighting up at the top of the steel ladder here. And from behind, here comes Corey. Wait, Rebecca Quinn in trouble. Power bomb by Corey off the ladder. Spine first. And Rebecca rolls to the outside. There goes the ladder again. Barbara Benson gets caught. Power bomb again by Corey Sparks. Right? What does everybody want? What does everybody need? And then I think what was the third one? What does everybody love? Oh no. I hate when I give you guys ideas. Corey Sparks trying to unhook it, and I think she has it. And she does. Ladies and gentlemen, the new blood, the doll, Corey Sparks, is your new #1 contender here tonight. She made her in-ring debut on our last episode of Divalution. And tonight, she just rose to superstardom tonight, winning this match. Are we looking at a potential new World Heavyweight Champion in the future? That's a huge win in the short career already for Corey Sparks. If you blowing up my phone at the house show. Yeah, because I won't be there. I don't get to go to that one. But all you guys, be on the lookout. I don't think I'm going to make any signs because I don't have any money for signs this time around. But I will be at NXT TakeOver Portland, you guys. I will be there live in the audience. So, I don't know. I'll try to wear like a Finn Balor shirt or something, you know. I'll let you guys know. But I cannot wait for that. NXT TakeOver Portland is going to be off the hook. I'm so excited. My first NXT event. Alright, up next, it is the Women's Legacy Championship on the line against Jordan and the champ, Crystal Frost. Now, Frost has had her issue as of late with Jordan. It was Jordan who almost 4 weeks ago shocked the world attacking Crystal Frost from behind during Crystal's entrance to a one-on-one matchup. Crystal could not compete due to the injury sustained by Jordan. Crystal was out for a week and a half, came back last week, and issued an open challenge to Jordan saying, if you want a shot at me, then let's do it. I want you one-on-one at the pay-per-view. Jordan accepted. This match is going down for the Legacy title. It's Jordan in her first ever title match against Crystal Frost. Here we go, folks. Extreme rules in this one. The following contest is for the Women's Legacy Championship. It is an Extreme Rules matchup. The only way to win is to pin or submit your opponent in the ring. Killer cross sign. Yeah, there we go. Say in NXT, pecan, right? Hold up a sign saying wear a penguin hat. Like I said, guys, I wish I could have signs, but I don't think I'm going to be able to this time around. I will search and see if I have an old Finn Balor sign that I made. Might wear that. I might bring that, but I don't know. It also depends on the weather too. I don't like to bring stuff in if it's wet and damaged. Alright, Jordan making her first ever pay-per-view debut here tonight. And this is also the first title opportunity for Jordan. This green-haired superstar does more actions by fighting than she uses her words. Definitely a woman of few comments. We tried getting an interview earlier today and she just snubbed us off. So obviously Jordan very focused here this evening. Of course, she is friends with if I remember, Amaya Beretta or Kaiva. For some reason, I can't remember which one. I know Matthew Parker, if he was here, he would be able to tell me because these are his cause. But nonetheless, Jordan is going to get her hands officially on Crystal Frost here for the Legacy title. This is definitely going to be a fight, guys. I can feel it. The atmosphere here in the arena in Philly is ecstatic right now. They cannot wait to see Crystal and Jordan square up. And there she is, your Women's Legacy Champion. The one, the only, Crystal Frost. Oh, look at Crystal. She is not impressed with Jordan. Shaking her head and saying to herself, you are not going to take my title away tonight. Tonight, I am going to kick your ass from pillar to post. And Crystal is all geared up and ready to brawl here tonight and get a piece and a measure of revenge against Jordan here live. Alright, there it is, the Legacy title. That's what it's all about, folks. Crystal's ready to go. Here we go. Extreme Rules underway. Bring you a sign that says Brandon Picone, right? I don't know, man. I'll try to see what I can do. Like, I don't know if I have the material. Like, I don't think I have any, like, actual material to do anything. And I don't have any money right now. Like, I'll try to see what I can do. But, yeah, it would be cool to have, like, a Thriller 23 sign or WX. Well, I'm actually kind of scared to do a WXW sign, and that's only because there actually is another corporation called WXW. If you guys ever looked that up on YouTube, it's an actual wrestling federation. So, I think it's like West Coast Extreme Wrestling or something like that. Which, no, that's what I am. I think theirs is. Oh, I can't remember what theirs stands for, but anyway, you guys have probably seen it. But I will think of something. I'm definitely not going to take my belt this time, though. That thing's just too darn heavy to lug around all day. Oh! Nice Pele kick by Frost. And Frost letting out a little bit of aggression here on Jordan, taking it to her rival here. No, look at this. Sliding knee right to the jaw of Jordan. I have to say though, the match that I'm really excited to see is the street fight between Dakota Kai and Tegan Knox at TakeOver. That's the match that I'm hoping is going to be really, really good. I hope it's not going to be one of those short, like, it could have been better, you know, like, they've had so much build-up in trying to get Dakota Kai over as a heel and whatever. I don't really have a favorite in that match because I like both of them, so I think it's going to be pretty good. The Gargano-Balor match should be good. Belair and Ripley should be good. I'm pretty sure Charlotte's probably going to have a hand in that one. So, you know, and Charlotte will probably show up and do something stupid. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Maybe we'll finally get the debut of Scarlett Bordeaux, Killer Cross's wife. That'd be kind of cool. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. I think TakeOver's going to be pretty cool, though, because we always get something different. And from the sounds of it, I also heard we might get a match between Velveteen Dream and Roderick Strong. Maybe like on the pre-show. Now that Velveteen Dream is back and he has his big rivalry with Roderick Strong. But I don't know, we still have next Wednesday to get through for NXT, so we'll see. They still have a lot of time to announce another match, so I can't wait. Right, that would be cool to have a triple threat match at Mania. That'd be pretty cool. Look at this, Crystal Frost in control. Jordan, oh, throw it first across the top rope. Frost now into the cover. Jordan able to kick out at one. And what's unique so far about this match, being Extreme Rules, neither women, I can't even talk tonight, neither superstar, I should say, has tried to even go for a weapon yet. And now look at this, blatantly choking out the champion. Right, exactly. Like, have Scarlett come out and distract them, and then from behind have Killer Cross just come out and, like, I don't know, take out... I think a great rivalry for him would be to take out Adam Cole. I think that would be the cool, you know, thing to do. And then, of course, we got that, what was it, that Thatcher guy. He's good buddies with Walter. I see him going to NXT UK, even though they signed him to an NXT contract. But of course, you know, when they sign somebody to NXT, they can go to either NXT or NXT UK. So, well, obviously, we've seen that with Toni Storm and Ripley and Pete Dunne and stuff. So, I think it'll be pretty good. No, nice maneuver here. Ducks the clothesline. Frost. Oh, running clothesline takes out Jordan, and the champ on a roll here. Right? That'd actually be kind of funny too. Oh, went for the kick, gets caught, neat. Elbow to the knee, and now up on the shoulders here, Frost again, and again! Throat first. Frost trying to damage and wear out her opponent. Look at this. Ooh, tried for the disaster kick. That springboard roundhouse kick, nobody home for Frost. You guys want to explain why you guys like NXT more than the main roster? Oh, super kick by Jordan. Yeah, Kala and I are going to TakeOver. She's never really watched NXT. She doesn't understand how good it really is. Me, I've watched NXT since it was a reality show. So, ooh, nice kick out here by the champion Jordan, almost walking away with the title here. Yeah, I was gonna say the storylines in NXT are way much. They last longer than, you know, a week or two. Like, some of their storylines go for months. Like the Ciampa and Gargano, that went on for what, guys? Like a year now, 2 years. And this whole thing with Undisputed Era, you know, trying to take over and take all the gold and everything. Like, yeah, I see what you're saying, guys. The storylines are definitely pretty good, and not just that, the wrestling ability is so much better than some of the main roster. Like every match, more or less, even on just regular NXT, not even just TakeOver, regular NXT shows and NXT UK, most of the matches are 5-star matches. Exactly, and because Triple H runs everything in NXT, and Shawn Michaels, you know, runs NXT UK as well, and it's just, the product's better. Yeah, exactly. You have a main storyline, and then they have sub-storylines added in. Exactly. Whereas WWE, it's always the same people. And Crystal Frost, oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. So this actually is the 2 out of 3 falls match. I thought it was the Extreme Rules match. My bad. I don't even know my own product. I have it all written down too, and I'm not even paying attention. So Crystal Frost with the first fall over Jordan. Jordan now has to get both of the next 2 falls to walk away with the title here. Yeah, in NXT they have more creative freedom, that's true. Whereas the main roster, you know, like, look at Finn Balor. He's able to kind of do the Bullet Club thing in NXT without actually having to go full Bullet Club. And his character is getting over as a heel. Whereas if he tried to do that on the main roster, it's not going to work. Because, you know, all the kids like him and stuff. You know, that's my thing. Oh, Jordan almost getting the second fall. Crystal Frost able to kick out at the last moment here. Ooh. A stump puller. This is a move that, honestly, I would have to say I would not want to get stuck in. That would hurt. Your leg is not supposed to go that high. Thank you guys for your input, though, on Kyla's question. I do appreciate that. I've always wondered what draws you guys to NXT, and pretty much everybody's answer is exact same as mine. It's storylines, creative, and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, exactly. See, and Balor's using the Prince Devitt character, which stemmed from his independent days and from when he was in New Japan in Ring of Honor. So, oh, standing shooting star by Crystal Frost. As she goes for the cover. 1, 2, and again, Jordan able to kick out. Legacy title on the line here at St. Valentine's Day Massacre 3 tonight. And from the top, are we going to see it? Oh, tried for the insane elbow. Nobody home. Super kick. Eats the boot. Lights out for the champion, Crystal. Looking to capture the second fall here. Hooks the leg on the champ. 2. Oh, and the champ just gets that shoulder up in the nick of time again. Right? That would be cool. I mean, and that would fit perfectly. I mean, Killer Cross, you know, obviously. A name and a Hitman-like character. Yeah, that'd be cool. And have, like, Scarlett Bordeaux be, like, his mouthpiece. You know, because she could entice people to do things just by looking at him. I mean, it'd be like the perfect little mini faction. And honestly, I think they need to have more women leading factions, even for the men. You know, like, say Undisputed Era ended up with a woman leader instead of Adam Cole. That would be pretty cool. Have a woman lead a men's faction, you know, or something like that. Yeah. And I kind of want to see what's going to happen with this whole Chelsea Green, Robert Stone faction. Oh, that was unique. Now both women down and out. So much damage taken out of both these women. As you see Frost crawling over, laser arm over the challenger to Ryder, yeah, or even Charlotte, you know. Yeah, NXT can do whatever they want, and that's the one thing I like about it. And the fans are so passionate, whereas, you know, the main roster, they're just kind of like, we enjoy it, but I don't know. I mean, I enjoy the main roster, don't get me wrong. There's some stuff I like, and there's some stuff I don't like, you know. And it was even that way during the Attitude Era, you know. Obviously, there was a lot more I liked there than I do now, and same with even the Ruthless Aggression era. But, you know, the biggest thing, you know, is the creativity. The creativity in the last, I'm going to say, the last 5 to 6 years, I would say, is when I've noticed WWE's main roster starting to go downhill. Oh, that was unique. Crystal Frost landed on the line, 2. Oh, man, how in the hell did she kick out of that? Frost gonna attempt something from the top again, looking for a second opportunity. Oh, and she ain't nothing but the mat. Exactly. In the Attitude Era, I mean, basically, McMahon just kind of basically said, do what you want. You know, it's your character. As long as you get over negatively or positively with the fans, do what you want without crossing the line too far. I mean, look at what they did with DX. He wasn't on board with it at first, but as they started getting so popular, Vince goes, okay, I want in on this. And so Vince actually became like the main target of DX. You know, same with Stone Cold. You know, Stone Cold was not meant to be what Stone Cold is now. Same with The Rock. You know, all this stuff stemmed from because they were allowed to be themselves, just like they can in NXT. Whereas the main roster, no, it's all about what Vince wants. You know. Because we know that if it was NXT, for instance, Mandy Rose would already be a champion. Vince wants her as a champion, but he knows that if she's not, she's just eye candy, she's gonna make money, you know, which is stupid. Sonya Deville should already be a champion, and that's just my opinion. I know she has ability. I've seen what she did in NXT. She has the MMA background. They could give her a good storyline with Ronda Rousey, which is what she's been wanting, and we could have some good fights there. You have two former cage fighters going toe-to-toe, and they don't want to do it, you know. There's just so much stuff they could do. I'm hoping they don't ruin Liv Morgan. I think that's why they brought Ruby Riott back. Because Ruby actually has good work ethic and can actually get Liv Morgan over with the crowd as Liv Morgan, you know, as a face. And Ruby as a heel. I think that's, I mean, how many times are we going to see Liv Morgan get literally jobbed to Lana? So that's why they brought in Ruby Riott. Hey, Charlie Cesar, what's up? Yeah, see, I haven't watched NXT from last night yet. I know it'll be on the network here shortly tonight, so I'm going to try to watch that in its entirety, and I got to watch NXT UK, so that way I can keep up on stuff as we head into TakeOver. Exactly. And I love Ruby Riott. I've seen even some of her independent stuff before she came to NXT. Her and Sarah Logan were so good. Crazy Mary Dobson, which was Sarah Logan. Nice maneuver there by Jordan as she goes to the cover. And now Jordan with the second fall. So it's all tied up at one apiece. The next competitor to get a pinfall or submission will walk away with that legacy title here. This is our second match here tonight out of 7. Still a lot more. Excuse me, actually, this is our third match. This is our third match out of 7, so we still have more action still to come. We have a tag team title match, hardcore title, intercontinental title, and the world title all on the line here. It's all women's pay-per-view. St. Valentine's Day Massacre 3. Look at this Crystal Frost springboard drop kick. You just watch AEW. Yeah, I think XFL... I don't know, man. I tried watching it when it first came around in the early 2000s, you know, 2001, somewhere in there, you know, and it was alright. I think the problem was that at the time, people weren't ready for a secondary version of football. I think this time around, if it's marketed right, and the production value is good, and the teams are good, and whatever, I think that it could be successful. Oh my God, it has happened! Wow, Matthew Parker, I hope you get a chance to watch this, dude, because you're going to be, woo! Jordan has done it! The new face here to Divalution has done it, folks. She said that she was going to take out Crystal Frost tonight, and she did just that, living up to her word. We now have a new Women's Legacy Champion in Jordan. Oh man, what a hellacious fight this was. 2 out of 3 falls matchup, and Jordan getting both of the last 2 falls here to capture her first singles title. What a win. And folks, like I said, we're not even halfway through this amazing pay-per-view that we have lined up for you tonight, so stay tuned, more action still to come. But congratulations to Jordan, knocking off Crystal Frost as the new champ celebrates here in Philly. We'll be right back right after this. Yeah, exactly, Ricky. I cannot wait for that to watch. I've watched all the Attitude Era kind of stuff. I cannot wait to see what they're going to talk about with the Ruthless Aggression. You know, we're going to get an in-depth look and behind the scenes of what's going to happen with that. So, earlier I had mentioned that the last match was Extreme Rules. I messed that up, guys. That was actually 2 out of 3 falls. This is the Extreme Rules match. It's the Intercontinental Women's title on the line. Champion Sophia Carter, the leader of La Femme Fatales, goes toe-to-toe against her arch-rival, the Egyptian goddess, Isabella Royce. Royce ended the undefeated streak of Sophia Carter in a non-title match about 4 weeks ago. Both these women are tied with 2 wins apiece. Tonight is the tiebreaker. and the title match that we have been waiting for. Isabella Roy, Sophia Carter, one-on-one, Extreme Rules, and it happens next. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. I think UFC's okay. I don't really watch it. I like the video game. Don't get me wrong, I love the UFC video game. Now, will I watch UFC? It depends. I like the women's UFC sometimes. Like, I used to watch Ronda Rousey fights. Those were always pretty good. And even some of the Shayna Baszler stuff when she did it. The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is an Extreme Rules match for the Divalution Intercontinental Women's Championship. Right, UFC is rule fighting. Real fighting, yeah. Alright, there she is, folks. The beautiful Egyptian goddess, Isabella Royce. The Heritage Championship. Now this one's the this is the Intercontinental title one. Alright, Isabella Royce, the only woman to successfully pin Sophia Carter one-on-one, gets a huge opportunity here to steal the gold away from Sophia tonight at St. Valentine's Day Massacre 3. Yeah, WWF, WWE. I think the second round of ECW could have been good if they would have let them do more extreme stuff. Towards the end of the 2000s ECW, they just killed themselves. You have a good night too, Charlie. Thank you. Alright, there it is, folks. Sophia Carter, the Intercontinental Women's Champion and the leader of La Femme Fatales. And of course, her teammates, Angelina and Lauren Marceau, will be in tag team action as they look to capture their first tag team titles here later on tonight inside a triple threat tag team Hell in a Cell match. Right, WWF is WWE, exactly. It's funny how many people actually don't know that sometimes. A lot of people don't even know why they had to change it from F to E. I do, because obviously I was around. But there's some people like, why did they have to change their name? Well, thanks to the World Wildlife Federation, they trademarked WWF, so WWF had to change it to WWE. Because they weren't exactly a federation, they were more entertainment, so they went with that instead. Exactly, NXT was once FCW until Triple H bought out FCW and changed the name. And I liked NXT because it stands for next, as in it's the next generation of superstars. Alright, there's that championship. It is going down, folks. Exactly, sports text as well. Here we go, folks. Isabella Royce, Sophia Carter. This is their 5th match in this series. Ooh, nice roll up here. Goes for the cover. Of course, the referee a little slow tonight. 2, and Isabella Royce able to kick out. Sophia Carter looking to end this thing early and walk away with her title still around her waist. Oh, running bulldog by Royce. And Sophia trading blows, gets caught with a kick. Isabella tosses Sophia. Beautiful drop kick sends the champion reeling. Exactly. Yeah, they own pretty much half of Evolve Wrestling. And they own some stuff in the UK too. I can't remember which ones. Oh man. But you guys know what I'm talking about. For the UK fans. And Carter, look at this. Targeting the limbs in the back of Isabella Royce here. Stomp to the gut. Ooh, and another kick right square to the face. Again, targeting that right shoulder. She wrenches back on the arm. Defiant. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Ricky. I kept wanting to say Prestige, but that's a different promotion. But yeah, Defiant Wrestling. That's where Pete Dunne and, like, the Bomber, Dave Maston and stuff came from. And, like, Zaya Brookside and stuff. Now, Isabella Royce to the outside. Remember, Extreme Rules. No countouts. No disqualifications here. Anything can happen, but the pin or submission must occur inside the ring for the title to change hands. Face first goes Sophia Carter off the LED board here. Now what is Royce going to do? Are we going to see some weapons introduced here tonight? Isabella Royce looking underneath. She has a steel chair. Bounces it off the face of the champion, Isabella Royce. And again, those vicious chair shots connecting by Royce on Carter. Yeah, Progress too. Yeah, Progress, Defiant. Yeah, all those. And that's the UK brand. Yeah, exactly. I mean, well, we already have NXT UK. They just got to buy out Defiant and Progress. Into the ring now goes Carter. Carter in trouble after those two vicious chair shots by Isabella Royce as Isabella goes for the cover. Sophia able to get the shoulder up. Ooh, a kick right between the shoulder blades by Royce. Still to come tonight, the submission match, the main event between Armstrong and Morrison for the women's heavyweight title. Nice roll up there by Royce, looking for the cover. Carter, of course, able to escape. Nice block. Carter, oh, beautiful DDT connects. Oh, no problem, Brandon Ace. Thank you, man. Rolling Death Valley driver by Sophia Carter. Goes for the cover. 2, 3, and that's it. Sophia Carter retains the Intercontinental title. That was quick. I was not expecting that match to go that quick. Remember, guys, all it takes is 1-3 count, 1 submission. And that's all it took tonight. Sophia Carter now up 3-2 against Isabella Royce. And hopefully for Sophia Carter, in her mind, this will be the end of her long-standing rivalry between herself and Isabella Royce here tonight. Isabella Royce tried to get the job done here. As you saw, she tried to roll up Sophia Carter. Carter was able to kick out. Hits that massive DDT, point of the head bouncing off the mat. And then this closing moments of this match. Watch this rolling Death Valley driver by the champion. Gets the 1-2-3, and Sophia Carter retains the Intercontinental Championship. La Femme Fatales standing strong here tonight so far with their leader. Can the other two members, the Marcel sisters, do the exact same thing tonight and walk away with their brand new tag team titles here coming up? Sophia Carter, you see it looking into the camera saying, if anybody else in the back wants some, come get some. Your champ is still Sophia Carter. Alright, well, up next. Hey, Chaos, what's up, bro? Glad you're here, bro. Alright, up next, it's a triple threat tag team Hell in a Cell matchup for the women's tag team titles. The champions Rainstorm, Jasmine Rain and Ariel Storm on your left. The 4-time current tag team champions look to defend against the undefeated newcomers Lauren and Angelina Marceau of La Femme Fatales, and of course the always eerie and mysterious and demonic Grave Consequences. Sinister Demise, Lillian Loco. It's triple threat tag team action as they get ready to get locked inside Hell in a Cell. John Cena. Floppy weenus. Oh my goodness, you guys. Make sure you guys leave a like on this. This is St. Valentine's Day Massacre 3 live here on the channel, brought to you in part by Divalution. So this is the all-women show that I do normally. So again, thank you guys for joining me here for this evening. Hopefully you guys like it, enjoy it, and definitely can't wait to continue on with more of Season 3 of this WXW, and of course continuing on with more Thriller NXT and other awesome stuff that I have planned throughout the rest of the year. So, alright David, glad you're here. So far, we only have a new Legacy Champion. We have a new Legacy Champion, Jordan, knocked off Crystal Frost. But so far, the United States title have stayed intact, as your champion is still Julie Graham. And we just saw Isabella Royce get destroyed by your current and still reigning champion for the Intercontinental title, Sophia Carter. So, and of course, our new number one contender for the women's heavyweight title, of course, is Corey Sparks, who won that triple threat ladder match earlier on this evening. So right now it's tag team action as the titles are on the line next. The cheek clappers. Oh my goodness. Ace Pickett. Malcolm Black. Which one are you talking about, my friend? Alright, you guys. Let's get ready for some tag team action. Hell in a Cell. Right now. That's like that. There's the cell getting ready to be lowered and surround these superstars here to kick us off in this Hell in the Cell matchup. But here's our first team, ladies and gentlemen. On your left is Angelina. On your right is Lauren. They're the Marceau sisters, known as La Femme Fatales. They're currently undefeated in tag team action here tonight. Looking to capture their first tag team championship inside this solid steel structure here tonight. Lauren and Marceau here recently have had their big issues with grave consequences, but because of that and their current status as undefeated, they have earned themselves a shot at the women's titles tonight, and of course also get their chance to get their hands on grave consequences once again, as this time nobody has anywhere to run as all three teams are locked inside the cell. The sisters are focused as we await the arrival of the next team. Oh, business has just picked up, folks, because here comes your four-time Divalution Women's Tag Team Champions, Aerial Storm, Jasmine Rain. Rainstorm is here. There are the champs, the most dominant women's tag team in all of WXW and Divalution history. Set and ready to defend their titles here tonight inside the cell. These women's have had countless TLC matches, tables matches, ladder matches, Extreme Rules, Falls Count Anywhere, you name it. These women have battled through them all and still hold those titles around their waist. Tonight, in their eyes, will be no different as the champs look to retain and prove their dominance here in the tag team division. As the lights go down, ladies and gentlemen, things just got a little eerie here in the arena with the arrival of the Voodoo Queen, Sinister Demoise of the Grave Consequences. The Voodoo Queen looking to put a hex on her opponents here tonight, all the way from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Of course, the leader of Grave Consequences, Casey Calloway, will be live watching this match backstage, and we are still trying to figure out what the big deal is with the fourth member, Marilyn Masca, who, what we assume at the middle of the last episode of Divalution, turned her back, so to speak, on Grave Consequences. Her and Lillian Loco teamed up, and Lillian Loco and Masca were defeated by La Femme Fatales. After the match, if you guys saw, it was Marilyn Masca who got in the face of Lillian Loco and just blatantly said, "I'm done," and just walked out on her tag team partner, Lillian Loco, who is coming to the ring right now. So Lillian Loco obviously said, okay, if that's the case, tonight, she told her leader, Casey Calloway, I am not teaming with Marilyn. If I'm going to team with anybody to get a title opportunity, it will be Sinister. So tonight, Sinister and Lillian team up to represent Grave Consequences here tonight inside the cell. You guys are funny. We do know that at one time, Lillian Loco, a very beautiful female competitor underneath that mask, but ever since, she was pretty much brainwashed into this cult-like following that Casey Calloway has under all the members of Grave Consequences. We have just seen this very eerie change in Lillian's persona and the way she sees people. KFC, perfect sponsor for the cheek clappers. Oh my goodness, you guys. I do have some big women on the roster. Even over on WXW, we have like Alice Havoc. She's pretty big. But I try not to have too many of the big ones, just because it's just weird. Oh, chiropractor to Jasmine Rain by Angelina Marsol, and Lillian Loco just got bounced off the cage by Aerial Storm. Right, exactly. That's something I kind of need to do myself, James. I mean, granted, I have 3 humongous rosters, but that is something I think I need to try to do and see, you know, how to make matches, because I think that'd be pretty cool. Oh! Nice German release there by Angelina on Jasmine. Jasmine, no jawbreaker to Angelina. For the clothesline, nobody home. Meanwhile, on the outside, Ariel and Lauren going at it. Here comes Grave Consequences from behind. Krispy Kreme. Oh, you guys. Angelina tied up in the ropes here, in trouble. Jasmine Rain with the knees right to the back. Champions looking to retain here. 1, 2. No, Lauren breaking it up, saving the match for her and her sister. Of course, Lillian, though, goes after the legs of Lauren. Lauren rolls to the outside onto the floor. Remember, all 6 women locked inside the cell, nowhere to run. This is a very intense match. Oh, Widow's Peak by Jasmine Rain on Lillian Loco. And Sinister is just beating the living daylights out of Ariel here, and Ariel bouncing off the steel in that cell. She's getting tossed around like a rag doll at ringside by the Voodoo Queen. Back in the ring though, nice suplex there by Angelina. Angelina and Lauren in control, both sisters now targeting Ariel and Sinister here. Ariel and Angelina back into the ring. Jasmine Rain is down. Lillian Loco down and out as well on the opposite side of the ring here. Still to come tonight, we have the hardcore title on the line. Amaya Beretta and Jessica Leslie, Falls Count Anywhere for the hardcore championship, as well as our main event, the submission match for the women's world title between Amy Morrison and Brandy Armstrong, still to come. So stay tuned with us as St. Valentine's Day Massacre 3 rolls on here tonight. Look at these beautiful knees right to the face of Lauren Marceau. Oh, Lauren, basement drop kick, taking out the legs of Sinister here. Meanwhile, Lillian trying to go after Jasmine here. Jasmine playing a little catch me if you can, shall we? Double underhook suplex, nicely done by Jasmine Rain. Champion, though, fighting back against Loco. Big clothesline. Hey, Vampire, what's up? Early morning to you as well. The All Women Show Divalution bringing you our annual pay-per-view St. Valentine's Day Massacre 3 here tonight. Women's tag titles on the line. This triple threat Hell in a Cell matchup. between Rainstorm, Grave Consequences, and La Femme Fatales. Still have 2 amazing matches still to come. And if you missed anything, make sure you guys go back and watch it later. Trust me, you're going to enjoy it. Meanwhile, Jasmine Rain goes for the cover here. Oh, Sinister able to kick out. Angelina went for a cover on Aerial. Nobody home. Jasmine able to break it up. You're being held here against your will. Hey, be careful, man. I can get myself in trouble for you guys saying that. You guys gotta be careful what you guys say in the comments. I can get flagged. Just saying, I've already had that happen once. Shaved my head and covered me in baby oil. I feel so violated. Oh my goodness. Oh! Running knee by Lillian Logo takes out Lauren. Uh-oh. Angelina, we're looking for that spinning kick. She has won so many matches with that devastating finisher. She almost knocked the head clean off of Jasmine Rain here. Jasmine, the champion, stunned. Angelina, big spear by Angelina. Angelina Marceau looks for the cover. 1, 2, and Lillian Loco breaks it up in time. Loco and Sinister of Grave Consequences have a lot to prove here tonight. They have not held the gold in some time. Desperately need a win. Sit up, Spine Buster by Aerial Storm. Aerial and Jasmine looking to retain. The 4-time women's champions have a lot to prove as well as the most dominant team in all of Divalution. Alright, James Sargent, you have a good night, bro. Thank you for stopping by as always. Appreciate it. CSWA in the house. Thank you. Drops the people who can't. The flashing boobs. Oh my goodness, guys. Nice leg drop there by Lauren on Jasmine. Now the head scissors being applied. All 6 women in control of this matchup here. Oh! Hurricane Rana by Loco takes down Lauren. Meanwhile, from behind, Aerial just cleaned the clock with that clothesline to Sinister Demise. And spinning heel kick by Aerial. Oh, back burst off the side of the steel. And now Lauren, ooh, thought she was going to try to send Lillian into the steel, but did not happen. Meanwhile, back in the ring, Sinister Demise, big maneuver, Uranagi slam to Aerial Storm, 2. Oh man, Sinister almost had the win for her in grave consequences here tonight. Jawbreaker there. Nice cross body by Lauren, wipes out Sinister. Goes for the cover, 1. No, kick out. Now Loco and Jasmine Rain back in. Here comes Angelina as well. All 3 teams going to give it their all inside the cell here tonight. All these teams want to be the tag team champions. Sinister back to her feet. Meanwhile, Angelina looked like she was going to try something on Lillian. Could not get the job done. She got caught. Oh! Back of the neck. Nice impact there by Angelina on Sinister. Loco, though, dropping the knee right in between the legs of Aerial here. Oh, Angelina caught her from behind. Neck breaker. Oh! 5 women are down. Angelina to her feet. Angelina needs to take advantage of one of these women here and get the pinfall quickly. Jasmine Rain back to her feet. Goes right after Lillian Loco here. Oh, the last raindrops. That modified version of the eat defeat by Jasmine right to the jaw of Lillian Loco, but Lauren Marceau there in to pick up the scraps. And now, oh, the tornado slam there by Jasmine Rain. She gets caught belly to belly by Lauren. Single leg takedown, nice reversal there. Jasmine telling Lauren what she thinks about her, saying pretty much kiss my you-know-what. Jasmine Rain and Aerial Storm are going to do everything they can to keep the titles tightly around their waist here tonight. This has been one brutal match. See Sinister struggling to get to her feet here, and she gets caught. Bam! Lights out. DDT. 1, 2. Oh, so close. Jasmine Rain almost keeping the titles around her waist. Somehow she kicked out of that, and now look at this. Jasmine gonna play with her opponent here. Bam! Kick right to the jaw. Instead of pandering to the crowd, the champ should take advantage and go for the cover here, but apparently wants to inflict more damage. Look at this now, just slap it, and the knee right to the face. That quick combination, and now just blatantly mocking her opponent, walking across. It might cost her here. Sinister tries to mount some offense here. There's kicks there, nice chop. Big right hook by. Alright, Kala, well, we're glad you're back. I didn't even know you left, to be honest. I just thought maybe you weren't talking. And, oh, Sinister. She calls that the Sinister Slam. After the cover, and Ariel breaking it up, saving the match of her and her sister. Angelina, ooh, targeting the knees of Jasmine. Well, Ariel in trouble with Sinister, Loco, and Lauren going at it. Ah, okay. Over the top goes Sinister by Lauren. Aerial Storm, though, look at this, has Angelina Marcel scouted. Oh! Massive kick right to the back. Here comes Lauren, able to save the matchup just in time for her and her sister. This is pretty much anybody's ball game at this point. All it takes is one submission or one 3 count from one of these amazing teams to walk away with the titles tonight. Girls Gone Wild. You know what? That'd actually be a good name for a pay-per-view. I mean, I'd probably get in trouble for it, but I'm not sure if people would like me calling it that either, but these girls are definitely getting some wild action in. So that's where that was from. It's from SmackDown. Okay. That's pretty cool. Oh, no. Is Aerial Storm glitched out? Anybody see how she's, like, literally, like, in a powerbomb position? She's just stuck there. Oh, no. Come on, 2K19. Really? This is not going to be good. Oh, there she goes. Okay. Woo! She survived. She's okay. She had a harsh landing, but she's okay. Don't know if she'll be getting back up. Backstabber by Loco, though. So much damage. And Lillian Loco goes for the cover. This could be it. We could have new champions. No. Jasmine Rain kicks out. Now look at this, just gonna add insult to injury here, stomping on the face, rubbing her boot right into the nose of Jasmine Rain here. Loco, ooh, Lillian Loco in trouble, eats the knee. Sinister Demise, though, her partner back up, as well as Lauren Marceau here. Look at the strength of Jasmine. Oh, but she gets caught from behind by Sinister Demise. Sinister. Oh, in trouble. Inverted DDT by Lauren. What a matchup here inside Hell in a Cell. Tag team action, giving you guys a 5-star matchup so far. At least in my book. I mean, yeah, nobody's went through a cell or off the cell or anything like that, but hell, you have to admit, this is some great action so far out of these 6 women. Now look at this, in submission, as the Sinister One looks to rip apart the jaw and the face features of Lauren here. Lauren able to escape. And goes right after Loco, looking for the patented running bulldog. And looking for her signature, the belly-to-belly suplex. Lauren goes for the cover, and why is her sister breaking up the pinfall? No, I see. The sister wants to get the pinfall. I see. And still, Lillian Loco able to kick out. A lot of ego being shown here out of both Angelina and Lauren here. If it was me, I would have just let Lauren get the 3 and don't worry about it. Either way, you're still going to be the champ, am I right? As Lauren goes for the cover, too. And they did it, ladies and gentlemen. The undefeated La Femme Fatales are the brand new Divalution Women's Tag Team Champions. After coming off the success of their leader, Sophia Carter, who we saw moments ago retain the Intercontinental title, now the gold is solely around the waist of La Femme Fatales. They are the Intercontinental and Tag Team Champions. And they are now sitting atop as the most dominant female faction in all of Divalution right now. They are simply draped in gold. Eating chips. Nice. Nice. There it is, folks. Lauren and Angelina vanquishing not only their rivals' grave consequences, but knocking off the champions Rainstorm, Ariel, and Jasmine. And what a shocking moment tonight, folks. The undefeated La Femme Fatales are the brand new Tag Team Women's Champions. Now the question remains now, we have new champs. Who will be the team to step up and face La Femme Fatales and earn themselves the title shot here in the near future on Divalution? That was a pretty good match. I was actually surprised. But this is going to be great. Women's Hardcore title on the line. It's a Falls Count Anywhere match as champion Amaya Beretta takes on her bitter rival, Jessica Leslie, tonight. Now, for those who don't remember, on our last episode of Divalution Live, we saw Jessica Leslie fake an injury and said that she had doctor's note to not compete. Instead, last minute before her match, she was replaced by Rebecca Quinn, who we saw earlier tonight in that Triple Threat Ladder match. But tonight, nowhere for Jessica to go in this Falls Count Anywhere match as she looks to recapture her Hardcore title against Amaya Beretta here tonight, live, one-on-one. So hopefully you guys are ready. It's hardcore action. It's Falls Count Anywhere. Title on the line here at St. Valentine's Day Massacre. Trace. So I really hope you guys are enjoying this. We still have your main event still to come. I know, Ricky, you're looking forward to that one. Brandy Armstrong, the wife of Ricky, obviously will be taking on Amy Morrison as Brandy looks to retain her title in a submission match against Amy Morrison. That is our main event still to come. I cannot wait for that match. Well, I don't know if I want to pick my chips up out of the air. I mean, I don't like playing 52 pickup either. If I want chips, I'm going to go get me a bag of chips. I'm going to get me some, whatever. The following contest is a Falls Count Anywhere match, and it's for the Divalution Women's Hardcore Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from the Bowery, ladies and gentlemen, Jessica Leslie. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as I was saying, Jessica Leslie, a former hardcore champion in her own right. She only held the title for 1 week after losing it to Rebecca Quinn, which is very odd that you see Rebecca Quinn as the replacement last week on Divalution for Jessica. I mean, those two do not like each other, but of course, the enemy of my friend, or the enemy of my enemy is my friend, and that is the moniker, or pretty much the statement that we got from Jessica Leslie when we asked her why she chose Rebecca Quinn, of all people, to replace her last week, as she faked the injury to get out of a one-on-one matchup against Amaya Beretta. But tonight, there is no escaping. There she is, your hardcore champion, Amaya Beretta, making her way to the ring. Well, I'm excited too, thank you. I'm excited to see you, I'm excited to go TakeOver. But what I'm not excited for, and I really didn't want to air this live on the channel, but remember, I don't hold anything back with you guys. You guys have been a part of my life for a very long time. All you fellow YouTubers and watchers and stuff. I do want to announce that Saturday, the 15th, when I head down to Vancouver, Washington, I will be going to my aunt's funeral that day. So I'll be doing that, and then the next night I will be at Takeover, and then yeah. So not this weekend, but Valentine's Day weekend we won't have any streams whatsoever, guys. We'll probably return to live action. I want to say either the 19th or the 20th. So from the 15th to the 20th, so for that 5 days, guys, we won't have anything live on the channel, as I will kind of be in and out of my house and away from town. So just want to announce that. But anyway, guys, enough about that. Let's get to it, shall we? Apparently Rage farted. He wants everybody to know. Hopefully you didn't have an accident on that one, bro. Anyway, Mad Beretta, ready to go toe-to-toe, hardcore tell on the line, falls count anywhere. Let's get to it, shall we? It's okay, guys. Don't feel bad. You know, my aunt had cancer and stuff like that, so we knew it was coming. But anyway, enough about that. Let's get to it, shall we? Big clothesline out of the gate by Jessica Leslie. Ricky, come on, guys. Come on. Enough with the toilet humor. I mean, it's funny, but I know you like... See, you guys did it. I'm getting distracted. I'm getting flustered. Oh, no. But you know what? I don't give up, and the show goes on, right? That's what a real YouTube does. It smelled like pit. Whoa, now. Jessica Leslie taking it to Amaya Beretta, the champion, already in trouble. Now look at this, Leslie. Rear chin lock applied as she applies that knee right to the back. Yanking on the head and neck from behind. Oh! Belly to black. Belly to back, not belly to black. But that's all, folks. Apparently I can't talk today, but Alright, guys, give me just a second. I get me some water here. Whew! All this commentary makes you thirsty. Big Mama needs something to drink. Sorry, I don't even know why I just said that. Probably because I just watched all 3 Big Mama's houses earlier today. So, Martin Lawrence. Oh my goodness, you guys. Eats the elbows, does Amaya Beretta. Jessica Leslie. Oh, no, she eats the knees there by Amaya. Beretta goes for the cover here, 1. Remember, hardcore tell on the line, falls count anywhere. Will we see weapons involved? We know these women backstage have had some major issues and battles. We've heard rumors of Amaya Beretta attacking Jessica Leslie as she got out of the car to go into her locker room with the kendo stick. We've heard Jessica Leslie, in return, using a baseball bat and destroying the driver's side and passenger windows out of Amaya Beretta's car. I mean, we have seen so much back and forth between these women that we knew that a hardcore title match was the only way to settle it here. Remember, falls count anywhere, as you saw Jessica trying to get the pin over Amaya. Oh my goodness, you guys. Wow. Oh yeah, you guys. Alright, enough with the toilet humor, Let's move on to the show. Let's talk about the show. Who you guys rooting for? What match, since you guys have been here, for those that have showed up later, what do you guys want to see? What are some things that you like about the show? Like, what are, you guys like the titles, you guys like the storylines I try to put together, the commentary, you know, the characters. I'm always looking for feedback, and that's what I want. Is a little bit of feedback. You guys don't have to talk about it, but I would always love the interaction with you guys. Right, so your stomach's dying. Yeah, that's not good to know. Alright. Anyway, guys, let's move on to bigger and better things. It is Jessica Leslie. Oh, roundhouse kick there to Beretta. She looks to capture the gold back. 2. Oh, kick out. Man, Beretta able to kick out. You saw the face on Jessica. She thought that kick did it in. Maybe Jessica won't have to use weapons tonight to capture her title again. Oh, the pedigree. Ladies, that's right. 2, 3, and that's it, folks. I really feel bad for poor Amaya Beretta tonight, but in the end, Jessica Leslie Yeah, she took those couple weeks off, faking that injury and getting inside the head of Amanda Beretta. And tonight, no weapons really needed for Jessica in this hardcore Falls Count Anywhere match. She walks away with her second hardcore title. So that is a huge, huge win in the career of Jessica Leslie here. This right here, the pedigree did it in. Bam! Pinpoint on top of the face. There you saw it, hooks the leg. And we have, again, a brand new hardcore champion. There it is. The hardcore champion is now Jessica Leslie, holding that title proudly above her head one more time. Whew, what a win. So, folks, if I'm not mistaken, that's what, 2, 3 title changes now? 3. We have a new hardcore, tag team, and legacy champion. Are we going to see a brand new world champion crowned right here, right now? It is the main event tonight of St. Valentine's Day Massacre 3, brought to you in part by Divalution. Ladies and gentlemen, heavyweight title on the line, submission only match. No pinfall, no disqualification, no countout. You must make your opponent pretty much say I quit and tap out here tonight. Amy Morrison goes toe-to-toe with the submission specialist, the former MMA background warrior, the 5-time current heavyweight champion, Brandy Armstrong. This is going to be an epic main event, folks. Amy Morrison holds 2 pinfall victories already over Armstrong. Will tonight she break down the champion enough to make her say, I quit? So it's Morrison, Armstrong here tonight. A cheeseburger. You guys are making me hungry. Potato and beef burrito. Yeah. Alright, guys. Here we go. Main event time. Y'all ready? The following contest is for the Women's Heavyweight Championship and is scheduled for one fall in a submission-only match. The only way to win is to submit your opponent in the ring. Here she comes, ladies and gentlemen, the younger sister to the Morrison brothers over on WXW, Mike and Kyle Morrison. This is their beautiful young sister, Amy. Amy's had some actually pretty amazing career so far over the last season and a half. She's actually been, if I remember right, she's been United States champion for a couple weeks before she lost it. But tonight, this is her biggest opportunity of her entire career to capture the women's heavyweight title away from Brandy Armstrong here. I'm sorry. I love it. Waddles behave. Here she comes, folks. She lives up to that MMA background. She has held the title 5 times now. The only woman to hold that title more than her is, of course, the legendary Amanda Blaze, a 9-time women's heavyweight champion. Armstrong obviously had some major issues with Blaze when she was here in Divalution before Blaze got called up to the big leagues in WXW. But tonight, Armstrong looks to continue her dominance here atop the mountain in Divalution and retain that women's title in a match that she is well known for. She has never lost in a submission match. Will tonight be the crowning moment for Amy Morrison as she tries to shock the world and knock off Armstrong here and capture that right there on your screen. The World Heavyweight Championship. Come on, guys. Grabs Mr. Waddles and locks him in the cooler. That's right, Ricky Armstrong's wife, Justin Armstrong's mom. They both, Justin and Ricky, are at ringside here, behind us here at the announce desk, watching their wife and mom, cheering her on here. What a matchup this is going to be. Again, folks, if you're just joining me, perhaps, this is the main event of St. Valentine's Day Massacre 3. Submission only match, Morrison, Armstrong, one-on-one for that title. This matchup has been built for weeks and months, and these two finally going to go head-to-head for the title here. And it's next. So here we go, folks. Armstrong and Morrison out of the gate. Nice judo throw, hanging onto the arm. Drops the elbow across the elbow joint of Amy Morrison. Now Armstrong, Irish whip, goes Morrison into the turnbuckle. And she gets caught. Oh! Ooh! Ooh! She about snapped her neck right on that second rope there. Morrison, vicious attack on the champion here. Referee going to separate these two. Oh, and a blatant slap. Cheap shot there by Brandy Armstrong here. And now Armstrong again targeting that left shoulder and arm. Oh! And this is a strategy that Armstrong utilizes so well. Pick apart your opponent limb from limb and then go after the weakest limb and submit your opponent. That is a strategy coming into a match like this in a submission only. Look at this though, Morrison snap suplex to the back. Uses the hair to her advantage again, snapping Brandy Armstrong down to the mat. Armstrong though, nice single leg takedown. Morrison gonna roll to the outside, collect herself for a minute, and there you see it. Armstrong ready to go. Oh, basement drop kick, takes out the knees. And now again, now gonna try to stretch out that bow and arrow submission hold locked in. But Armstrong turns it in. Tried for a pin cover. She should remember it. There's no pinfalls in this match. And you see she is absolutely frustrated here. Oh, she gets slapped. You heard the taste come out of her mouth on that one. Snap suplex on the floor. The champion could be in trouble here, but from behind, Armstrong tosses Morrison back into the ring. Uh-oh. I wonder what's wrong with it. Ooh, face first goes Armstrong, and now look at this, looking for a tornado DDT out of the corner. Nice running shoulder tackle by Brandy. Oh, wait a minute, Armstrong. Oh, plants her. Center of the ring. And again, gonna target the arms, this time the right side. She yanks apart, trying to separate the shoulder perhaps of Amy Morrison here. Head scissors now applied by Brandy Armstrong. Trying to choke out her opponent here. Morrison able to rotate and escape. Oh, went for the kick. Spinning heel kick! Morrison about took the head clean off the champion here. The champion though, European uppercut. And another shoulder tackle. Oh, deep arm drag, great reversal, back and forth between both champion and challenger, and a slap to the face. Blatant disrespect from Morrison here. Belly to belly suplex. The champion in trouble. And again, the challenger looking for the submission, the bow and arrow applied again. Trying to stretch and weaken the back of Brandy Armstrong, trying to take away the power, perhaps, of the Le Champion. The champ kick to the midsection there. Oh, look at this, those quick combination palm strikes and big right hooks there by Armstrong. Morrison though able to escape. Plants her. Wait a minute. Armstrong, what has she got in mind here? She gets put up against the ropes, and Morrison lifts her up. I'm going to use the ropes perhaps. Oh! Plants her with a modified DDT from the top rope. Looks like a flatliner. And now the stump puller from Morrison, trying to target the hips and the thighs. And she gets rolled up there. Nicely evaded there by Armstrong. Into the corner goes Morrison again. Setting her in that tree of woe position here. The champion, what in the world is Armstrong thinking here? There you see Amy Morrison trying to pull herself, will herself up and get out of this tree of woe position. Meanwhile, on the opposite side of the ring, Armstrong, coast to coast, connects. But you see her clutching her back. How much was taken out of the champion, Brandy Armstrong, off that impact? But she got it, folks. Able to hit coast to coast, and somehow Morrison back to her feet. Talk about the heart of a warrior here. Oh, it's a nationwide problem. Uh-oh. That's not good. They need to update their software, though. Morrison, though, in trouble. She's getting clotheslined. Oh, and a kick. Takes down the challenger. What has Armstrong got in mind? Again, the combination strikes and punches here. That is that MMA background coming into play here of Armstrong. Of course, her son and husband, Ricky and Justin, behind us here at ringside, cheering their mom and wife on. And speaking of out in front of us, oh, Morrison gets dumped out to the floor in front of us here at the announce table. It's okay. We understand. I mean, if it works between now and then, it works. If not, I mean, I totally get it. Now look at this. Rear chinlock applied by Armstrong. Oh, off the solid LED ring post. There's not much give there as Morrison bounced jaw first. And just thrown back into the ring by Brandy Armstrong. Amy Morrison struggling to her feet now. Still dazed and confused a little bit, but oh, she baited Armstrong in. Morrison, look at this, tilt-a-whirl head scissors by Amy Morrison. Oh, nice shot to the midsection, targeting the ribs. Oh, and a roundhouse kick there. And again, Morrison, the chin lock applied by Armstrong, and Morrison taps out. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, and still the women's heavyweight champion, Brandy Armstrong, with the submission victory. Just like that, Morrison was in trouble, tapped out to Brandy Armstrong. Beautiful coast to coast there. That's right, Brandy Armstrong carrying on the legacy of Ricky, and of course her awesome son, Justin, as well. The Armstrong legacy continues here as still the 5-time women's champion retaining here tonight in the main event. Well, folks, that's going to do it for all of us here at Divalution and Thriller 23 Productions. But thank you for stopping by and enjoying the all-women's pay-per-view St. Valentine's Day Massacre 3. Again, I've been your host and commentator and creator, as always, Brandon Pickett, reminding you to keep thrilling and chilling. Be kind to yourself and each other. And if I don't see you guys before Valentine's Day, please have a happy Valentine's Day. I love you all. Thank you. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn notification bells, and share if you would like as well. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Again, thank you. And this Thriller is going to moonwalk out of here. You guys have a good night and enjoy.